Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining in to another session for Healing Room Tarot. If you have not, excuse me, if this is your first time joining me, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe later if you have not. Um, but this is a place where you get your guidance and healing. There is this particular reading, I'm asking Spirit to help us. Well, for one thing, let me step back. I ask Spirit to give us a message that Spirit would like for us to know during this time, because this is coming close to a new year. This is the time when we start to see a lot of families experiencing loss. I know over the past 2 weeks, have had several friends whose family members has transitioned, and for the holiday season, I know there's work stress, family stress, and then for those again with the loss, they have that it's that time in their lives where they don't really want to celebrate. And then when thinking about the holidays, it's closer to the time where their family member has transitioned. So I do want Spirit to give us some insight, some helpful insight that we all could use for the encouragement during this season, as well as what it is that Spirit would like for us to know. And I have already cleansed the space. So I'm just going to go ahead in with the reading. Now, normally, if this is your first time joining, uh, I do go by Magoon or B. And they're literally my nicknames. Well, B is my nickname. And I normally do not shuffle with my eyes open or looking at the cards. But as I begin to shuffle, I saw the Two of Swords here. So there is this that already lets me know that there is something, a decision that has to be made, and something that's regarding this decision. I'm gonna make sure that these are turned the right way. But regarding this decision, there is some thinking. There's some heavy thinking. There's a going back and forth between should I do this, should I not do this? That type of thinking is that thinking of if I do this, then what else will happen? I'm gonna save this card for later. I don't think it's time for us to read it. There was another card that was flipped up, side down. Um, but again, and this can be, since I was saying this is coming up towards the holidays. Should I go visit that family member's home? Should I engage with this person when I go home? You know, for work related issues, should I send this email now or should I send this email later? Should I continue to engage with this person that I'm having problems with at work, or should I engage my manager about a promotion or a new job opportunity that has that has come up? Should I talk to this person or no? Will they block me from this position? We have all types of thinking. So I am going to ask, and we'll get clarification. We will get clarification. Um, but those are just some of the things that I instantly see is the decision making process. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's dealing with your luck. So this is that leap of faith type of thinking, because it may be something that is you're being pushed to do, you're having signs to do a particular thing, and it takes a little bit of faith in you to do this thing, because it's nothing, it may not be tangible yet, but it is something that is encouraging you to take like a leap of faith. So it's like if so for instance, say that I don't know, like let's be festive, right? Let's be festive. Say that you're going to a party and the host is having a bake off contest, and you decide, hey, I'll enter the contest. And you know that you have a particular style of cake that you know how to make. But instead of using the ingredients that you know how, you decide, okay, I'm going to do something different. And I know people say when you go to the cookout, don't try when you bring in food to like for Thanksgiving and the holidays, don't bring us any new dishes. Don't bring us any experimental dishes. But right now it's real, you really, 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 like, everybody knows you for this particular cake. But this particular reason, during this season, you have the urgency or the idea to try something new. Um, you're thinking about new ingredients or switching out an ingredient, and it's like, oh, should I do this or not? Like, I've never done this before, and this will be the first time. And so it's that decision making uh attitude that will I remain that will have you in the energy of, should I remain the same or should I do something new? Should I step out on faith or should I just go with what I know? Because the thing about faith is that you don't know what you don't know. You just have to go through and hope for the best. And sometimes, and let's be serious and let's be clear, sometimes even during that faith, um, you it can look very ugly, right? It can look very ugly. But during that season, you learn so much and then it turns out to be beautiful. So it's like you have to take that leap. I'm seeing the Hermit card again. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out either in clarification or something else. We have the Nine of Cups here. Happiness. Um, so we're definitely working in the nines tonight, I see. Um, but that's that overall happiness. That's because at the 10 of cups, that's when you have like the whole family. So then you're also going towards things that will make you happy. So but and this may be something that you don't see, and I'm saying that because in this particular card there's the moons. I don't even think if I don't think I've showed you the other cards, so let me show you these real quick. This is the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Please forgive me. Um, but as you can see in this card with the Nine of Cups, there's moons at the very top and there's the sun at the bottom. So it's like this is something that you don't see. And so with you taking this leap of faith, your money and your happiness comes together. But these are things that you can't see. These are not the things that you can be like, oh, I can go there because I see it. No, you have to walk in the dark a little bit. And while you walking through the dark, all you do is hear the voice that keeps saying, keep going forward, keep pushing through, keep moving forward. And you do these things. And what happens is that you find, not really you find, but you kind of like bump into, stumble into those things that you've been looking for. And it's not by accident. It's by true guidance. Excuse me, that these things happen is by true guidance, but yet you didn't see it. You're literally guided into these things. This card came out, Page of Pentacles. Yep, I had a feeling this was going to come out again. If you've been following me the past for the well, I know for sure it was in the last reading, but I did another reading and this card has come out for the third time. And what it means is that, or what it has been meaning for the past several weeks now, is that your money is not going to be mature at first. And also when it comes to pentacles, I don't think of it as just monetary, but resources in general. Your resources will look kind of like, are you sure I was supposed to do that? It's going to be like wavery, but then it's got to mature though. Because how do you get the Page of Pentacles? You see, there's only one pentacle here, right? But then it comes to 9, but this is where you're going. So although it looks kind of short and kind of like, oh, I'm going to be living off of someone, like I'm going to need some assistance, you're 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 being guided to continue to push through and go forward, and we'll get more direction with that card. And it also, I'm being reminded to share this as well. Page is also, think of it as a page. You're getting a message of money too. So for some of you, it is going to be in that energy of your money is going to mature. But for others, it's going to mean that you're going to get a message concerning resources and money, and to, you know, hey, it can be an investment as well. Somebody could say, hey, I need you to make an investment. And again, we're talking about decision making. Should I or should I not? And it can be proven to be plentiful. Again, we will get clarification on this a little later. The next card that came out, Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune, it is time for you to manifest what you've been manifesting. For many people, you have not been manifesting things, or it's been hard for you lately, but now it's like the wheels are turning in your favor. So now you have no choice but to receive all the good things in your life. Um, Now, this is dependent upon how you have been putting things out into the atmosphere. Because if you have been someone that has been mean, manipulative towards people, you're going to receive that back in return. You're not going to receive anything good. And I mean, I shouldn't have to explain that, but for some people, they don't understand that. Anytime you have treated someone wrong, you have set them up, you have tricked them, you thought you was getting over on someone. No, you're actually setting up, planting seeds of discourse in your life. And now it'll be that time. This is the time for reaping what you've been sowing. Um, and so it's going to depend on what you've been sowing. Now I'm being led to go ahead and pull this card. Yep. The lover's card is here. I need to see. Yes, I can show it. Some lover's card you could not show, but I'm here. Here's the lover's card here. And it's coming out behind the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, you're also going to find the love of your life. This also goes along with the Nine of Cups. So you may know this person, you may not know this person. It could be somebody from your past with the Six of Cups here. This was the second card that was turned over in the deck. So this can be the Six of Cups is your past. You know, who is it from your past that you haven't spoken to in a while? They could be your lover. They can be your investor. Something from the past is coming up. But you know, it is coming with the lovers, and it is a part of the cup family, and the cups is all about, happiness and someone bringing you happiness. So and I know this gets into a little bit more of mysticism with people, because some people don't believe in past lives, and I'm not going to tell you what to believe in and what not to believe in. That is your personal choice. But for some of you, this can be a past life person. You was with this person before in the past life, and they are showing up again in this lifetime. Okay, I was asked to look at the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. Now, if you know anything about the Four of Wands, you know that the Four of Wands is that celebrating card. It is the marriage card. So for some of you, you are going to get married. You're going to get married. This is talking about a marriage, and and with marriage, if you think about it, because I can hear someone say, I don't want to get married again, or I don't want to get married. Like the dating world's been kind of crazy, right? Um, think about it this way: when when you're being set up to be married to someone that has been guided and directed to you, that means they're going to come with resources. It means that they're going to show you things that you have never experienced before or even seen before, simply because this is a divine um, connection. This is a divine marriage, right? And hey, this person can be the one that's bringing you the good news. Maybe I'm the person bringing you the good news. Maybe you're marrying somebody of wealth and you're just like, not me. Anytime I think about that situation, I always think about Meghan Markle, simply because I'm sure as a little girl, she did not expect to grow up to become a princess. Just imagine you growing up your whole entire life thinking that, oh, I'm gonna meet whoever I'm gonna meet, I'm gonna marry this person, or I'm gonna do this, and not everybody has the same desire, but it's just you just go about your daily life living you, and you meet somebody and they're a prince of a whole kingdom, or a princess in a whole kingdom. Then in the next in line, they're in line, somewhere in a royal family or a family of status, and you are a um, using terms from movies and theaters. You are the commoner. You don't come from wealth, and then all of a sudden you meet your Prince Charming. You meet your if you are an Aladdin, you meet your Jasmine, right? And next thing you know, they show you a whole new world that you've never seen. Like what I did there. And so they introduce you to these new things, and you're steady pinching yourself like, I can't believe this person likes me. I can't believe I'm getting married to a prince. Does that make me a princess? Does that make me a prince? Oh, it does, because you're now being grafted into it. And although you don't see it, although you don't see it now, don't run away from it, because this person is going to make you happy, and you're going to be wealthy. I'm hearing one more card from this deck. The World card. And now this will complete you. Um, this is where you have this is where your life has been coming towards. This is where your life has um, it's now be you're now becoming the person you were meant to be. Is I'm seeing victorious living here. Um, it's giving me like you've made the right decisions. You've cloaked yourself in victory. You've been prepared. Yes, you have battle scars, but yes, this is time for victorious living. I can't help but to see that this card is number 21. And the two things that I'm seeing here is that it's the tens. That's what I'm really picking up, is that you have gone through things, you have ended chapters, and you're coming on to another chapter in your life, a rich chapter in your life, one that you never saw before. All right, now I am excited to use this deck as my clarification deck because I have not had or used this deck in quite some time. I actually thought I had lost my deck and I was really sad and I found it. So you all get a chance to first see it in a while. And we're going to clarification on this Page of Pentacles. What would you like to show us for this Page of Pentacles, Spirit? Ooh, the Devil. Devil is here. And it also has Capricorn energy. And we are coming up on Capricorn season at the end of this month. So let's get more. Six of Wands is here. Chariot is here. I don't think I show you the other cards. So I'm going to show you the other cards. Here's the Devil. Here's the Six of Wands. Princess of Cups. So when you're talking about the Page of Pentacles here, what I'm getting out of this deck, especially with the Chariot card coming after the Six of Wands energy, right? And then the Princess of Cups. And in this deck, they use Princess and Prince instead of pages. So you're technically getting a Page of Cups here. And one of the things, excuse me, one of the things that I'm already seeing is that when it comes to the Devil card and the Six of Wands, it is like the Devil it plays tricks on you, right? It's the master of tricks. Um and the Devil energy along with the Six of Wands is kind of like in the energy of self-doubt. And when it comes to the self-doubt, it's giving that energy of you made the wrong decision, you're coming into like you are on the Six of Wands card, there's like a vulture, right? Vultures eat dead things, right? So it's that energy of you bit off more than what you can chew. But, and I know someone said, but usually the Six of Wands is like that energy of you've arrived, you've come. But it's almost as if the devil tricks you into believing that you haven't. So it's like that energy of this is like this isn't going anywhere. So okay, so let me take it from the point of view from what I said earlier when I said your person will help you invest, or you maybe it's an investment that you have to make. And so say you make this investment, and again you're in the Page of Pentacles. You're just like, okay, it's I'm not seeing anything happening. And then it's like the devil kind of tricks you and say, you shouldn't have made that investment. Now look at you, you're you're about to be at the poorhouse. You put everything into that one thing, and it's not going to show you anything. And so then you're starting to believe that, oh my gosh, like I bit off more than I can chew, and I can't handle this. This is a dead situation. And then right as you're about to give up, it comes in quickly. Everything that you were hoping comes in quickly, and you have new happiness. And it comes in new because it's like that. And if you think of it, if you look at this card, it's in the fall season. We're technically still in fall. Where I live anyway, we're technically still in fall. And so it's like, oh, there's a new season upon us. And with this new season upon us, after we have gone through, you see all the leaves that are around her. It's like everything has been dying all around her. And it's just like, oh, here's a new season. But she sees and knows the message that this is actually something good that's coming in quickly. But you're still in this energy because of what you went through. So it's not like that instant, oh my gosh, I won. No, it's like, you mean to tell me that I don't have to die this season? Oh, it's like that relief type of happiness. Um, because again, the devil will make you think that you're not winning when you are. And that's why I said it's that Page of Pentacles. It's that it's your resources look like it's not coming through until it does, until it matures. And I'm glad that the Chariot card shows a woman holding a baby, being nurtured, because it's until you nurture that finance. When it's like when you get into the swing of things, let me put it that way, then you're going to start to see the efforts that you've been putting towards happen. You're going to start seeing how things are beginning to work out in your favor where you never saw it before. Mm. Just got cold chills. Confirmation. I don't know. That's for somebody. I'm really picking up like new career. That's why I keep talking about the finances. And again, this is the Page of Pentacles. It is does represent finances. I know I said it's not just finances for me in particular, finances and resources, but hey, it is a pentacle and things happen all the time with our monetary investments and in our workplaces. Spirit, what else would you like to say to the collective? And let's see what has fallen. We have the star card. Exactly. You know why this needed to fall out? Because the star card is that blessings card. It is the card of everything that you've been hoping and dreaming and praying for, suddenly getting it at your feet. So this confirms this page of pentacles here. It's going to look, you're still at the beginning. You see, the leaves are still on the trees. These are leaves from your last chapter. They have not completely fallen off. When they have completely fallen off, know that when the trees outside, when their leaves begin to fall off, that is the tall tale sign that this is the end of this chapter. And then it goes to the cold season. It goes to we don't see what's happening inside of the tree, but the tree on the inside is starting the rejuvenation process. So by the time we get to spring, you start to see new bulbs, you start to see new leaves, and it's saying, and it becomes vibrant again. And so that is how you have to look at your finances. In my other deck, the pentacles are shown on trees and in the earth, especially and because I keep seeing the Six of Pentacles, it's that the six and seven of Pentacles actually. Um, wait. Yeah, six and seven, because they're like in the Six of Pentacles is like in the earth. It's like you planted some things and now it's got to come, but you got to wait till it matures, right? And then in Seven of Pentacles, you see the pentacles are coming, hanging in a tree, and there's a lady picking the pentacles, right? Because what you have planted has now grown up, and now you can start to receive. Um, and so this is that same energy. You have to let it mature. You have to let those prayers and those dreams mature from this new time and space in your life. Because if you've been closing out a chapter, you don't want to plant a new seed at the end of something that you're about to get rid of. So that's like you. So think of it this way: say you have a house and you have enough land in the back of this house where you can start your own garden. But then over the last few years, you notice, you've been having problems with the pipes. You've had to replace the roof at least 3 times. There's some electrical wiring that's happening, and you're just like, you know what? I'm getting ready to move. I'm just going to sell this house, and someone else can fix it and remodel it and do what they want. I just want a new house. Maybe you want to downsize, right? And then all of a sudden, you're like, I really want a garden. I'm going to plant my garden here, and everybody's looking at you making and creating a beautiful garden now with everything that you need, but it's in a place that you're getting ready to sell. So now you're planting good seed on property that you're no longer going to have access to. It is when you move into that new home that you start to plant these seeds. And so when you move to that new space, when you have made that decision, whatever that decision is for you, then it's like the seeds that you have been planting. Remember, Wheel of Fortune, the seeds that you've been planting, whether good or bad, will start to come forth. And so what happens now is Now that you're in this new space, now that you're in this new energy, those seeds are automatically planted for your new season. And now you have to wait until it begins to mature and becomes what it needs to become. Let me see if one more card comes out. And I hope this encourages and have encouraged a few people. Because again, during this season, we need to hear encouraging words. No matter what is happening around us, there are some decisions we have to make, and we also need to hear encouraging words. What do we have? I knew it. The Hermit. I not say the Hermit card is going to come out? Here's the Hermit card. Um, it's that waiting period. But I love, love, love this Hermit card because in this Hermit card, it shows a lady, and I'm going to show it to you again. It shows the lady like planting seeds, but she's also harvesting. And it's also that time, when it's like you planted the seeds, you had to be hidden for some time, and then when you pop back up on the scene, you're going to have all this harvest. It's that energy of you have been hidden. You have been hidden for a reason. Your finances and everything has been hidden for a reason. This new love of yours has been hidden for a reason. So it's going to be like people are thinking, people have seen you and in this last season of your life, and just like you, it's just like, and I'll take it back to this house example. People know that you have been dealing with this house. People have been secretly talking behind your back about this house, like, child, I don't know when she's gonna get out of that house, or I don't know when he's gonna decide to move. We don't we saw years ago that it wasn't gonna be nothing. But to you, it was everything because maybe that was a dream home of yours. And now that you've been in it, you're just like, I no longer want this dream. I want something else, another type of home. And that's fine. And it's like, so everybody have seen you in this season, but they don't know, like, when you leave the home, they don't know that you're going to get an upgrade. You may not even know that you're getting an upgrade. At first, you may just be like, oh, I found this nice private home. It's in my price range. It is. I did downscale just a tad bit, but I'm fine with that because I have this going on and I need this to happen and I want to do this and I have the chance to do all of the things. And then as you move into the home, you get nice and settled in and you haven't had your house warming yet, so people still don't know what this home is. And then you get a knock on your door one day and it's the historical society, because guess what, you have moved into a home of a historical figure, and now they want to put a sign in front of your home, which means that a lot of people will start to come to your home. And guess what? You have this garden. So now you can sell all the fresh fruits and vegetables that you want in your home, that is also known as a public historical site. And it means that they will help you with the upkeep of this home because they want the value to be upscale, right? Someone please correct me, but that's how I have learned about the historical sites. But anyway, either way, you're going to have people to start traveling because they want to know about the historical sites. But that's bringing you people in front of your home. You don't even have to leave your home. You have a work from home market. Think about it. And so everybody's coming because they got your home as a map, and they come all the way out there to you and they start spending their money on the fresh fruits and vegetables. It's like, oh, you have fresh fruits and vegetables. Oh, you have homemade jams. Oh, wow. Let's buy these things. Can you tell I'm from the country? Um, you have the preserves, you have the vegetables, you have your homemade canned soups fresh out the garden. You're selling fresh plants from your garden and vegetables and fruits from your garden. And now you have a whole market and people didn't see it coming, but you're harvesting all of this. So by the time that everybody who saw you in this old house, they're now seeing, wow, these people coming to your house. And oh wow, you moved into a historical house? No, they found out that my house was historical after I moved in. This is why all these people are here. This is why I got all these finances. And now, even though you have downscale and downsized and changed things, you now have more money in your pocket. You now have more happiness because you don't have to worry about things. And guess what? One of your customers can end up being your spouse. And you didn't have to leave your home. All of it was brought to you because you moved the right way. I have to paint this picture for you because again, at first it's not going to look like, it's just going to be like, oh, I just did something, and even while you're planting the garden and there's no home, you're just like, I just really want to plant a garden. And let's say it doesn't even have to be fresh, it can be fruits and vegetables, it can be plants. And then people want to pay you to come see your garden, let alone just see the house. So, it you never know. You don't. Where's that card? Where is the card? Here it is. No, this is the card. You don't see it coming. You just keep walking in the dark until spirit tells you to stop. I t- I'm really excited about this hermit card. When I tell you I love this deck. I think this was my second deck, but I love it. I've been missing this deck. But that is your reading for tonight. It doesn't matter what it looked like. Just keep walking, keep pushing forward, and see how things turn around in your life. We have the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of the deck. And I already told you what that meant. So, you all have a good night. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other videos, whichever one calls out to you, because these are timeless videos, but I put a date so that people can know when I recorded the message. But all the videos are timeless because you're going to find the video that speaks to you when you need it the most. So thank you all and have a good night and come back to see me. Oh, one more thing. I do give private readings if someone wishes to. And you can find me, you can follow me on Instagram there, and you can private message me there. And when you private message me, we can set that up. We can set that up. And I don't have a high price point at all. Don't have a high price point at all. And I am doing a fundraiser soon. So you all will find more information on that as well on my page on Instagram. So thank you again and come back to see me.